Hello, welcome back to Kelly Loves K-Pop. I'm Kelly. I do readings on Korean celebrities. I'm happy to take requests. Most of my readings are requests from the comments. So any celebrities you're interested in, Korean or non, Korean's just my favorite style of media lately. But if you're into celebrity readings, you know, give me a shout out, give me a comment, and I'll do my best to get to a reading for you. So today we're doing a reading on Soyeon from I-DLE, I believe is how you say the name, but I-DLE. She's the lead rapper. I don't know if she's also the leader of the group, but I know she's got a significant presence in the group as a songwriter and the rapper. Or one of, I should say. I don't think she's the sole rapper of the group. But anyway, I do these readings for entertainment purposes only. They're all alleged. Take everything with a grain of salt, please. This is all just for fun, for entertainment. So we're gonna do a personality reading on her, and then we're gonna do a career tarot reading on her. So with all of that said, let's go ahead and get into it. Interesting. Okay, so we have the monk and nun in shadow, which is negative judgment of the physical world, excess piety. This is kind of like just having a harsh judgment on people who are not like you, people who have different priorities than you. I kind of get the vibe. It's like, I'm really busy, and if you're not into the same thing I'm in, I have no time for people who aren't like hitting everything as hard as I am, right? I feel like she likes to surround herself with a very specific personality type. It's people that are kind of as determined and hardworking as she is, probably among other things, but and I say that, I don't mean that in a bad way, I just mean that like whatever her particular interests are, it's probably who she tries to surround herself with. We have the orphan child in the light, which is independence based on learning to go it alone, conquering fear of surviving. I usually get this one with people who are very independent, people who happily, you know, move to different countries, aren't afraid to like live on their own, have limited contact with people in their family. So she's very self-assured. She's a very self-assured person. I mean, maybe not in all aspects of her life, but in like, I feel like she is a go-getter in like almost every sense of that word. And she knows that if she has to go and work alone, she's very confident to do that. We have God in the shadow, which funny, we have a God and goddess. In the shadow is despotism and cruelty, using power to control people. So she's a boss. She knows she's a boss. I think she already has that mindset, she knows where she wants to go. Again, she's very independent, very driven, surrounds herself with very driven people. She's, I don't know if it's like she particularly wants to be in control of people, but I think she is very much verbal or unashamed to be verbal in her expectations of people and what she wants to do, and kind of like, if you're not with me, then get out of my way. I don't think she wants to like make people do things for her. I think she's like, either you are on the same page and you're also going this direction. Again, like I think it's because she surrounds herself with specific people. And I think she's very charismatic too, so it's pretty easy to get people to do what she wants them to do without like actually having to be overly controlling in any way. I think she just naturally works hard to keep herself in a situation where she's very supported and listened to, and people aren't trying to slow her down. So the goddess and the light attribute. It's Super Bowl night, so I'm sorry if you hear my family yelling at the television. I'm recording this while the game is on, so that was probably my mistake, but also it was the only time I could get away to do this, so I hope you understand that I don't always have a lot of free time, and I'm trying to get these readings in whenever I can. So I apologize for any of the loud noises going on in the house. All right, so Goddess in the Light is the feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality. I usually get this when people are very comfortable with expressing their sexuality or sensuality. You know, she's a creative person, and I think she understands, like, being a little sexy goes a long way in this industry. I don't think she does it to get over on people, like, in person. I think it's, like, strictly in her creative aspects, like, you know, stages and songwriting and videos and that kind of thing. I just think she understands, like, sensual imagery is very popular and well received. So if she knows she's a young, good-looking woman, she's going to use that to her advantage, and I can't fault her for that in any way. You know, I think she knows that that's part of the game here. So we have Bully in the Shadow, which is conceals deep fears behind verbal or physical abuse. I don't think she's necessarily a bully. Again, like, I've gotten this feeling like she tries to weed out people in her life she feels are not going the same direction she is. But again, I do think she's not afraid to express what she wants from people, and if she's disappointed, and she may be very pointed in ways when she does that and probably not even realizing it, because she's not really thinking about other people's feelings so much as she's thinking about why what they did is inhibiting her, right? She may be a little self-centered in some of that way. So I don't think she is intentionally trying to hurt people or intentionally bullying them, but I do think if you're frustrating her in any way, like if you're kind of holding her up, she's gonna say something to you, and it's going to be very direct, if that makes sense. So we have Divine Child in the Light. Innocence, purity, redemption suggests a special connection with the divine. You know, I feel like this is like, she knows herself, she knows her path, she knows what she wants to do. She feels like she's living the path that she was destined to. She probably does believe in destiny. She probably does believe that she's doing what she was put on this earth to do, right? So that's what I have for her personality reading. I just get like, oh, this strong, like, go, go, go. I am on a roll. It's hot right now. I have to keep working. Like, this intense drive. I don't feel like it's other people pushing her. I feel like it's her, and I feel like it's been her for a long time. Probably since she was like junior high, she's had this intense sense to like work really hard for what she wants. You know, work now, sleep when you're dead, you know, that type of mentality. So that comes through real strong for her. Okay, I'm gonna get my Moonchild Tarot from Rebecca Campbell and Danielle Noel, I believe are the creators' names. I'm pretty sure. So we're going to do her career reading, I believe. Yeah, career, personality, and career. That was the request. Oh, and it just occurred to me, like, I say junior high, like everyone's an American and they know that. I'm sorry. When I say like junior high, I mean from probably about anywhere between 10 to 13 years old. That's kind of the age range I meant. So sorry if that was confusing and really dumb American of me. Sometimes I'm not thinking about who watches these videos. I'm just talking like I'm talking to my best friend. So my apologies for that, guys. But yeah, let's do her career here. Ten of Pentacles. So I see success. I see long-term success for her. Let's see. how that will transpire. The Moon, Page of Cups, okay, Knight of Wands, and Five of Cups. Okay, she will have long-term success. I do see some ups and downs with the Moon, like things that she may not expect are going to come to pass. Page of Cups tells me that she's still expanding. Like, I feel like she hasn't quite put her heart into her music yet. She's putting her mind and her energy into it, but I feel like she hasn't really gotten a chance to express her raw emotion in her career yet. But the Knight of Wands tells me that that's going to be a driving force for her as time goes on. I think she's going to write, eventually she's going to come to the point where she's writing very brutally raw, honest, emotional songs in the future. Maybe even taking some that, with this Five of Cups, kind of down a darker emotional path. You know, something that's not quite as, she might get a more like indie vibe as time passes instead of so much of a commercial pop sound, right? The Moon and the Moon Child right together. High Priestess. She has good instincts. Ace of Pentacles. Again, like I said, I see ups and downs. She may not be the type, I don't know if she's in maybe a bad contract where she's not going to make a lot of money. If she's not in the current contract, I worry that her upcoming contract, when she resigns, if she resigns with the group or resigns with a different company, may hurt her financially. Both of these Pentacle cards, the Queen of Pentacles, tells me this is a lack of financial opportunity and this is a lack of financial support. So, in her career, I believe she has good instincts, but when I say she has good instincts, I believe it's musical instincts. I think for her, her and her fans, she's going to understand. She's going to have a really deep connection, a long-lasting connection, a deep emotional connection with those fans. But unfortunately, I worry for her that financially this isn't going to be what supports her, even though it looks like it should, right? Or she's going to make a bad financial decision, and that's what's going to be hurting her. Like I said, I don't know if it'll be a contract with with Cube or whatever future companies she comes up into, but she does have to worry about her finances concerning her career. I feel like that's going to be the part. Like, I feel like musically she's going to grow and she's going to progress into this really beautiful, strong, soulful, meaningful, creative career. But the finances are going to not be great for her. So I'm not sure. She really needs to listen to her intuition, but also get herself some financial counsel. She needs to have financial advisors looking out for her in the future, because this worries me. This worries me. Everything else is good. I mean, there'll be a little disappointment. Like I said, there may be some ups and downs as she finds herself as an artist, but creatively, like, she's going to have this beautiful growth here, and it's going to be long-term for her, you know? I'm just sad that this Pentacles starts out so strong, but ends up kind of badly. I don't know. I don't know if she has any other vices, too, that may eventually weigh her down, but either that or like her dedication to her craft is going to take her into an area where she's going to understand she's going to give up money for art, you know, to go into a more niche art may hurt her and her finances. It could be that too, because I'm feeling such a strong progression in her musical career. So it could be something like too, like following her heart with her music is going to lead her down a less mainstream path. There could be that too, but I do really hope that she gets herself some financial advisors, because I don't know. I get worried. Like I said, I get worried about whatever, when contracts come up for her, whether she stays or she leaves, whatever the next contract she signs may not have her best interests at heart. So, I don't know. I hope the best for her in that case. But other than that, that's what I have for Soyeon. Thank you so much for your request. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, I think we're going to see a long, really beautiful musical career for her. Like I said, there'll maybe ups and downs as far as her popularity goes, but I think for herself, she's going to have a really nice progression and a maturation of her music. So that's what I see for her. I hope you guys are having a great day. Please take care of yourselves and take care of each other. And if you're watched the Super Bowl, you know, how did you like it? I'm obviously not watching it, so I hope whoever is watching it today. I mean, this will probably get posted next week, so it's going to be middle of February or so by the time I finally post this. But if you did watch the Super Bowl, I hope you enjoyed it. I'm not into football, so I'll see you guys soon, okay? Bye.